Hey guys, so I thought it would be fun to play the We're Not Really Strangers game. There's a stain on it, we love that. But with myself, I got this game in New York City a couple years ago, and I'm not really sure why I bought it, other than the fact that I love We're Not Really Strangers, because I don't really have sleepovers anymore, so there's really no time for me to ever use this. And I was picking up my room, and I came across it, and I really have been wanting to play this. So I figured out a way where I could probably play it with myself. I'm actually not sure. I haven't opened it yet. I think it has something on it because it is a little mushy. What did I get on this thing? First of all, I know I have not posted in a... Oh, this thing got soaked. Oh, you know what? I did bring this with me camping like a month ago. I never ended up using it there, but our tent got some rain in it, so that's okay. Oh, it stinks in here. Anyways, the cards are fine. The box reeks of rainwater. You know, that's okay, guys. It's okay. We're gonna make this work. I have not filmed in a while. I'm just kind of in a creative rut. I did mention this in my last video. I am working on something really fun and exciting, or like, I mean, it's an emotional type of video, but I'm working on it, and it's something I've never done before, so definitely stay tuned. That's also taken up some time, so I really want to work on that. So how I'm going to play this, and this is very new, I've never played it before. As you can see, this is my first time. Well, I've played this before, but not with myself, so it's different. Like, if you were to play with someone, you pick up a card. When you're asked how are you, how often do you answer truthfully. So instead of me asking the other person, I'm just asking myself, just kind of talking to myself, reflecting on things, whatever it asks. So there's like a level 1, which is perception, there's a level 2, which is connection, and then level 3, which is reflection. So we're gonna obviously start with level 1. I'll probably just do 3 in each. I don't know, I'm just gonna kind of randomly pick. Do this one. Okay. Level 1. Okay, do you think plants thrive or die in my care? So from, oh, sorry, that's the mic. If I were to take care of a plant, do they thrive or do they die? This is actually a really tough question because I've never fully taken care of a plant before, so I don't really have experience, or could tell you from experience if they would thrive or die. But I can say that if I were to plant something or buy a plant, I guess really the only experience I've had is a flower that I get, but those always end up dying. You put them in water and then they die. I'm talking, and this is talking like if you were to actually plant something, I think it would thrive, because if I'm gonna take that time to plant it, I'm gonna do whatever I can to make it live. I won't just forget about it. Like, that's not what you do when you plant something. So I do whatever I can to take care of something, and yeah. Alright, well, there's that question. Do you guys like this type of video? I feel like this is really cool. I just happened to think of it. Okay, this is just a reminder. Be more interested in understanding others than being understood. Is there something on the back? Oh, that's for level 2. Hold on, that's just a nice little reminder. Let's get a question. What character would I play in a movie? What character would I play in a movie? I think if we're talking just general terms, I think if I were to act in a movie, I would want to be a character that's good, not like a villain. I would like to be a hero, or just that friend on the side, whatever type of movie it is. I don't have like a name in particular, but if I were to play in a movie, I would definitely want to be a supportive character. Okay, the last one for level 1. Okay. Wait, this is actually so ironic that I got this one. So this one is asking, do I look kind? And explain. So obviously, like I said, if you're playing this with someone else, you're asking them, hey dude, do I look kind? Like, explain that to me. This is so ironic that I got this one, and I can't tell you why. You'll see. I'm not sure if it'll be the video after this. Probably. I'm working on something, and I talk about this in that video. But I mean, it's asking, do I look kind? It's not saying, am I kind? I would say that I look kind, because I can definitely have an RBF for sure, so I might not look kind there. So I guess if you were to, that actually breaks my heart, but if you were to just look at me and you didn't know anything about me, I'd probably have an RBF. I probably wouldn't look kind, but once you saw me smile and not be in an RBF state, I would say I'd look kind. It's hard because I know I'm kind, but it's asking look-wise. So I don't know, you guys tell me, do I look kind? I'm not in an RBF right now. So that's a tough question. It could go both ways, I feel. It kind of depends on what my facial features are at the moment someone would look at me. Okay, moving on to level 2. Should we just do the first one? Let's just do it. Aww. So level 2 is connection, and it's how are you really? Aww. I am actually doing very well. I mean mentally, physically, I'm healing with my ankle injuries, and I'm not feeling sick often. I am really just taking care of my mind and my body. And since I'm doing that, I'm definitely doing really good. I am just working on my passions and what I love, and I'm focusing on me. And that's something that took time, but I'm really happy where I'm at in life right now. So yeah, I'm really doing good. Another question. What part of your life works? What part of your life hurts? What part of my life works? What does it mean by like works? Like just what's going good. Right now, just again, where I'm at, I'm home from college. I am taking a college class, which is almost over. I think right now, we'll say the bad first, what part of my life hurts. I think right now I'm still, in a way, transitioning from high school and college, even though I'm going to my sophomore year of college, and I'm making new friends and saying bye to other ones, and I am trying to transition into adulthood and understanding that people are busy now and I can't have a sleepover every weekend like I always wanted to. I think that in itself is just kind of hard sometimes, just like dealing with people are just so busy now, and you can't connect with people in a way that you would want to. I just told you guys how I got this game, and I'm like, why'd I do that? Because I don't hang out with anyone anymore. It's because everyone's so busy, and I think that is hard because deep down I do, in a way, crave like a social connection, but I've kind of been taught to be to myself and not interfere with people's busy schedules because that's the way life is now. It's a part of growing up. Yeah, just growing up and transitioning is probably the hard thing right now. But what's going good is the fact that I made the right choice in what college to go to, and I am succeeding in my business and my YouTube. I'm getting caught up. I have amazing friends. I have left the ones behind that I don't need. I have just grown more spiritually and mentally and physically, and I think that's just amazing. Okay, last one for level 2. What are you more afraid of, failure or success, and why? Okay, that one's straight up easy. I am definitely afraid of failure. I don't know why anyone would be afraid of success necessarily. I am someone who's very hard on myself. Anytime I fail or do something wrong, I take that quite literally. The thought of just not meeting my expectations is hard, but that is something I'm working on. I do understand that we're gonna make mistakes and we're gonna slip up sometimes, but that's a part of life, and that's just a little roadblock we gotta get through. I think that's something that we all could probably just work on more. Alright, level 3, reflection. Now, if you know me, I'm a very reflective person, so I'm very curious what we're gonna get. Ooh, okay, we can't do this. It's a round of rock, paper, scissors, and the winner can ask the other person anything. I physically can't play rock, paper, scissors with myself, so. What question were you most afraid to answer? So far, what was one I was I wouldn't say I was afraid of any of them. If I'm being honest though, I wasn't afraid to answer anything. If there was one that was maybe the most scary to answer, probably just do I look kind, because I was scared I was gonna go into too much detail when you're gonna hear about it in one of my future videos, but I wouldn't say there was any that I was like not wanting to answer. Okay, let's do another one. Give each other nicknames. No. You want to know a nickname of mine? Blue. There you go. What do you think my defining characteristic is? Honestly, for me, I think my most defining is my hair. It's actually ironic because I'm planning on getting a haircut very soon, like up to here. I don't know if I've told you guys that, but like up to here. And everyone always compliments me on my hair. Almost anyone that meets me, they're just like, oh my gosh, I love your hair, it's so long. Everyone compliments my hair, and I think that's so sweet. Like, I do love my hair, but here and there I want to get a chop. And anytime I tell people that I'm especially now, because I'm gonna cut my hair soon, it seems like every time I tell people I'm gonna cut my hair, they get really sad and they're like, no, like I'm gonna miss your hair. They know me to have long hair, So I would say that's probably my most defining characteristic, is just everyone knows me for long hair, and it's not going to be long anymore. Actually, it'll technically still be long. The hair to right here is technically still long, but to me that's short. So my hair. Sung by Ariana Grande. Alright, these cards are absolutely soaked and disgusting. Anyone have any tips on how to wash cards like this? Let me know, because I don't think they're going to be washed, and I don't think a friend would want to play with these now if they smell like this. Alright, last one for reflection. What has this conversation taught you about yourself? Well, I think just the fact that I looked at these cards and immediately thought to play them with myself speaks volumes, because I don't think that many people have that ability. I don't want to say ability, but I feel like that's kind of mean in a way, but a lot of people don't just do things like this with themselves, and I love just kind of getting to know me more and learning about me and the way I go about life. Just being able to answer questions that I haven't really thought about, like, do you think plants thrive or die in my care? I've never thought about that. A lot of these things you don't think about, or even the one that says, do I look kind? I've never thought about if I look kind. I've just always been perceived as kind. Not always. Gosh, like, honestly, one of the things, I don't know if I always look kind. Just with my RBF. I've always really known that my defining characteristic was my hair. Even like what character would I play in a movie, I don't ever think about that. So it's really cool to think about those type of things and how you're perceived and how you perceive yourself. And this is obviously a fun game to play with others, but I think even if you just bought this game, ask yourself these questions. I think that's really kind of the definition of self-care. Learning more about you, because you might answer a question and you're like, gosh, I don't even know the answer to this. And then you figure it out. That was so much fun. Guys, let me know if you want a part 2 to this video, and I can leave the link down below to these cards if I can find a link. Like I said, I got these in person in New York City at the Museum of Ice Cream. That's literally where I got them. Like, the most random thing to get this thing, I feel like, but that's where I got these. Well, there you guys have it. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.